Here we go.
Oh, wow. The energy.
It's List-A-Palooza Day.
Yeah, we just got out of Motivation in Minutes. We are motivating here, folks.
List-A-Palooza Day. Day one, my friends. Day one of our spring List-A-Palooza.
Right. Yes.
Plant the seeds to success. We are going to grow, people.
Woo.
Well, we have today through Tuesday to list like crazy cakes.
Hey, if somebody doesn't work on the weekends, can they still participate?
Heck yeah, you can any day. You don't have to list, I guess. You don't have to list every day of the List-A-Palooza. And even if one is what you get, one is what you get.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It is going to get us to our goal.
Oh.
Awesome.
Let's get ready to list.
Yay.
Jill has been prepping for days. Yes.
I already said to Samantha that as soon as we're done with this, I am going to take a 2-minute break, and then I'm getting in our co-working room, and I am going to just list like crazy.
Hi,
I'm
Lori.
with the happy picker. Hi, Lori. I'm going to go do my shipping as soon as I'm done here as well.
Yeah, we're only here for a couple minutes. We just want to pump everybody up, get everybody going for List-A-Palooza. And for some reason, if you are not in the List-A-Palooza Facebook group, make sure that you are in there. That's where you're going to say what your goal is, which I just saw Lori set one. I didn't get to see what it was, but I saw she did.
Good job, Lori.
And and then that's where we'll be doing our check-in every night. So every evening we'll put a post in there. Molly will put a post in there and have you put down how many you listed that day so that we give daily updates. So every morning, Molly's also going to put a graphic showing how much our garden has grown. And we're going to, by the end of this, Wednesday, when we do our live and announce all the winners and how many prizes we get to give away and all that fun stuff, we'll see how much our garden has grown because we want that sucker full.
We want every plant planted in our garden. Look at this. Yeah. Lori says, prepping would have been good. I have done zero prep, no pictures or anything. Well, guess what? Good thing you didn't photograph ahead of time because that's kind of a cheat prep.
A little bit.
Because it has to be the full listing to count. Like you can't pre-photograph anything. So glad you didn't do that. When we say prep, we organize our stuff and get it ready.
And Jill has a different workflow because normally on the weekends, she's photographing for the following week. And we are flip-flopping her whole schedule and screwing this thing right up for her. So she's got her own process.
Jill, you got this, girl. You got this.
Said, of course, in the wrestling. I feel like we didn't do that justice. Let's get ready to list.
Oh my gosh, guys. This is
Yes, Laura, you are not a cheater. You are not a cheater.
All right. So
this is on the honor system, right?
Yep.
So just keep track of how many listings. If you're watching and you are a store owner and you do your items on the store front, it is every 2 items you process from intake out to your floor is considered 1 point. Online sellers, 1 point per 1 listing. Cross listing and delist relist do not count. It has to be an organic original listing.
Yes.
Honor system, right? And my big rule, there is no only or just when you're putting your numbers down. That is a negative 4-letter word that we do not like. If you do 1 listing, you probably put in the comments at the end of the day, I did 1 listing.
Yes.
Right. That's right.
Not I only did 3. No.
You will get called out. You will get called out.
You will get called out. It's not by me, by our people.
I know last time it was so funny when that happened because you didn't even have to say anything. Everybody was like, you did 3 listings. Yay.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the most important rule of List-A-Palooza though, guys? The most important rule. To have fun.
Oh,
have fun and get ready for a Ship-A-Palooza.
Yes.
Look, Lori likes that we're going to have to follow up with a Ship-A-Palooza, right?
I bet those of you that have shipping managers really don't mind it.
Oh, I love a good Ship-A-Palooza with my shipping manager. Love it. Oh, look. I like Jill's comment. In this word, it's worse than the F word. That
Only
is true.
worse than the F word. Absolutely.
That is true.
Absolutely.
Every step forward is a good step. So like
Yep.
Samantha said, I'll post in the evenings a post where you will go in the comments and put your total number for the day. I will be tracking those throughout the whole challenge for each individual person. So if you had a day that you were not listing, just put a 0 in there so I know that you're accounted for, because if I don't hear anything, then I don't know to total if they're going to come. Sometimes people come 2 days later and go, oh, I forgot to do my 2 days ago. Try to get in there every day. I say, because it does make it a little easier on me if I get some kind of number from you every evening. So I always say, before your head hits the pillow, hop on the Facebook and type your number in.
Yeah. What time will that post go up? Because sometimes I'm already in bed by the time you put the post up. Maybe it should go up a little earlier.
No, Molly,
early evening.
Molly does them now. When I used to do them, that's what happened. But Molly does them now, and they do well, usually around dinner time kind of thing.
Yeah, I usually do the early evening.
All right, that's good, because I would be like, I'd have to get up, from dead sleep so I could put my List-A-Palooza number.
I'd be like,
I know how competitive I am.
I'd start listing at like 9:30 at night, so I'd be like, oh crap, I got to put that in there, and it would be 9:30 at night. Yeah, so Molly saves my butt on that one. So we have lots of events this week. We are on Friday. We have, of course, right now the kickoff, but then we are going to have a free co-working room tonight. So from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., we will share a Zoom link in the List-A-Palooza Facebook group and on our Patreon. And that will be free to anybody that is participating or a member of our Patreon, free members. We just get together and list. We have a 24-hour co-working room, and we do a come list with us for our top tier people during the week. But this one will be open. Plus, we're doing one on Saturday and another one on Monday, so you guys can pop in, see what it's like. Sometimes we're dead silent and we're all just working, and then all of a sudden we're like, guys, how do you explain this type of knit? What are we doing here? And then other times we're in a chatty mood and we're chattering while we're taking photographs and doing whatever. So come in, check it out, and it's really fun having that room full of resellers talking to each other. Yeah.
So here's why I love it, because as Samantha just said, we have a 24-hour room for our members now, for paid members. I plan on, as soon as it's over, I mentioned in the beginning, jumping right in there in about 5 minutes, because it will keep me motivated to keep focused and list today.
Yeah,
I find it like the most helpful is like weekends, because a lot of times I'll work on the weekends and I feel like I'm the only person working in the world, and I'll hop in the 24-hour room and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's other people out here that are getting stuff done on the weekend. And I find it really motivating.
Yeah, we don't have any other meetings on the weekends, so it does seem really lonely until you pop in there. Yeah.
Yep.
So the other thing is our Patreon. If you want to sample a little bit of everything that we do, there is a 1-week free trial, and I encourage everybody to sign up for that. Select the tier that you want access to all the stuff, and you can try things out. So we do motivation in minutes. We just did that in our Patreon group, where that's another Zoom where everybody logs in. They say what their word of intention is today, which, shocker, lots of people's word of intention was to list. Crazy. And then they, this morning we shared something we were all proud of. We share something that we're grateful for today, that kind of stuff. And it just kickstarts our morning, gets us pumped up so we can come in here screaming and ready. Woo.
10 minutes every morning, like to really just kick off your day. It is something we started as a trial, right? We were like, we'll do this for a month. And then after a week, we were like, oh my gosh, we need this in our lives.
Without it.
Yeah.
Right?
What is the coffee? The best part of waking up. Motivation minutes in the cup. That was so off tune. Anyway, it is the best part of waking up. I love it.
So there are all these awesome things next week. If you want to start that trial, you can get in on all these things. We have masterminds. We have, the 12-week year intensive is something you have to apply for. That's totally different. But we have so many things, that motivation in minutes that come list with us. It's such a great time. And then I made sure to put shipping boxes in that little delivery truck on Thursday, because that's when the Ship-A-Palooza is really going to hit us after this.
This comment right here
Oh,
makes me want to cry.
I know. You're so great. We're so glad we have you.
I know. Blessed.
Aw.
Love it. Thanks for the moment, the sentimental moment. Oh, look at love. Show up.
Show up.
Becky's been real good at showing up lately.
Mhm.
Real good.
So the great part about List-A-Palooza, though, is you don't have to join any of that. Just go into the List-A-Palooza group, which we have shared all over Consignment chats, and join that. This is totally free. Don't feel obligated to do any of these things that I talk about throughout the week, but list. You do want to list, boost your business. If you set a goal for 50 items and something happens and you're not able to list those, you list 2, that's fine. Make sure that you put those in there. We want to know about your 2. We want to celebrate your 2, because if something's happening and you're still able to do a little bit, great, good job. It's about celebrating and seeing what everybody can accomplish.
Yep. And life
my
happens
favorite
to
part?
us all. Life happens to us all.
You'll have disruptions. We all do. Just keep going.
Yeah.
But my favorite part is that Wednesday, to bring it all together, we will have our live on YouTube at noon, right?
Yes.
Noon. And we will do our winners.
And the wheel of prizes.
If we fill our garden, we get to do the wheel of prizes. So you list 1, you list 150. It doesn't matter. You have just as much chance on that wheel to win some prizes.
And then
we have some goodies.
And then I'll say, you get an eBay Lego set, and you get an eBay bag.
You get a gift card.
You get a gift card. You get Starbucks. Yes.
We love that part. We love giving prizes to our friends after they work hard and list like crazy. We love to say, here you go. Good job, y'all. All right. Are we ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I got to get going. I got to get in that room and get listing.
Right. I got to go put my goal up in the Facebook group now. Yes.
Yes.
I didn't do that yet.
Yes.
I know. Oh, and just so you know, before we go off, y'all, the group total goal for the entire event was set at 2,000 listings. So does your one listing on Monday count because you were busy and had appointments? Absolutely it does. Because we're going to get to 2,000 listings. Every
Don't
single
let us down.
Counts. We're going to fill the garden so we can spin the wheel. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Until next time. Cheers.